Venom, the Last
Usually I
Dance
would use the
movie review.
backdrop of the picture of the movie I'm talking about, but I just love this picture of Venom since I'm doing the review of Venom, and this was the sneaker that I wore to go see it, my Prestos, which are so comfortable. But this is going to be the review of Venom: The Last Dance. Now, The Last Dance basically takes off where the last movie left off, where you're with Venom uh, and Eddie Brock, played by Tom Hardy, as they're basically fugitives on the run and they're coming off the whole multiverse angle and they're finally spit back into their universe. And so, well, now they are being hunted by, I want to say his name is Null. I think it's Kunnl. He is basically he's the person who created the symbiotes, and the symbiotes locked him away because he was getting too powerful, and they took a key called the Codex, and now the Codex is in Venom. Now now Cole has released a monster to basically come retrieve this key in Venom in order to free himself from his prison. Now, Eddie Brock and Venom must team up together once again to fight off this evil villain, amongst with a few individuals helping him as well along the way in Venom and Eddie Brock's final movie, Venom: The Last Dance. Now, that's just a brief summary. I'm not going to go into depths, but I'm going to talk about the things that I did like about this movie. I love the action. It was very funny, and it was felt heartfelt at some times. Like, you felt the love between Venom and Eddie Brock's character. If I'm not mistaken, Tom Hardy actually voices Venom as well, which is funny to me. Like, I just love Venom's character. Like, he's so like, Eddie, oh, we will eat them both, Eddie. Like, he's so funny. Like, to me, he obviously is the best part of the movie. Now, there are a couple down points about the movie that I did not like. Is like, there's a drop off, like almost like a 20-30 minute drop off, where it's not about the storyline. It's about like this weird family who really doesn't have much to do with the story. So I'm confused on why they brought this random family in here, even though Eddie and Venom meet this family and they kind of help them out a little bit. But it's like they spend too much time on this little family. But the part I did like is that you really learned that in the last movie, how they said, oh my God, remember how Venom was like, oh, it's the red one, and how Carnage was crazy. But you do see there are other Venoms besides, or excuse me, other symbiotes besides him and Carnage. There's a blue one, there's a green one, there's a brown one, and you see all different traces of those in this movie. Now, the negative I will say is that, like, so besides the movie going along, with that family, you never really see the true villain. Like, he's locked away in prison, and at the end, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never really get a taste of the power these have. And I don't know too much about this villain, but apparently he's supposed to be pretty powerful. But like I said, that's the only negative I will say about it, is that you really never you saw him for like a couple seconds, but you never got to, really get to see how strong or how powerful he is. But dope action, and I think it was a good way to end the series. I personally did not like the last one. I thought the last one was boring, and it just wasn't that for me. But will there be another one? I do not think so. Now, also keep in mind at the end there is what a lot of people saw. There is two end credit scenes. They're very random. I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed that this does not lead into like a Spider-Man. Like, if you're expecting to see Spider-Man or anything like that, let me help you out right there. He ain't in it. So, like I said, all in all, it was a solid movie. I probably, 7.5, 7 out of 10. I would rate it. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. But like I said, all in all, I think it was a solid movie. And if you had seen all the other Venom movies, then you probably gonna have to go see this one. All right, drop those comments, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this movie once you do go see it. Holla at your boy.